Welcome to What's New in AtHomeNet Classic. This edition will cover new features and enhancements released for September 2011. Let's go ahead and log in as a resident. We have a lot of exciting new enhancements to discuss, so let's get going. A couple of months back, we introduced Facebook integration for your announcements feature, which allows you to post announcements from your website directly to your Facebook page. Well, this month, we've expanded this integration by giving you the ability to integrate your events calendar with your Facebook page. Let's see it in action. You'll want to note that this integration required additional Facebook access rights. So if you had previously enabled Facebook for announcement integration, you'll need to revisit your website settings to disable and then re-enable to access all the new options. Let's walk through that quickly. As an administrator, you'll go to Settings, scroll down to the section where it says Enable Facebook Integration. Unlink your account, and then relink it. So now let's go to our events calendar. Add a new event. Here you'll see the new Facebook event calendar integration. Keep in mind this functionality will actually post the first 140 characters of your actual event post. So you may have to edit it if it's a longer post. But here, ours is only 75 characters. We'll click Save New. And here it saved successfully. Now let's look at our Facebook page. So as you can see, the event appears on your Facebook event calendar, along with a link back to your website. While we're here in the events calendar, let's talk about our next enhancement for the month, which is really a form of security for your events calendar. You can now create unique calendar views for specific user groups within the events calendar feature. You have the power to define who can view special dates on your events calendar by specifying a category with a unique security level for different groups. For example, let's create a new category in the events calendar. Our new category will be called Vendor Contract Reviews. We'll put in parentheses here, Board. And we'll set the security level for board member. So this category has view level access set for board members only. And we're going to use this category when scheduling meetings or activities for board members involved with screening vendors. So back at our events calendar, we'll add an event. We'll select our category. And we'll schedule for the fall vendor contract reviews. And we'll save. We'll go back to our events calendar. And here we see our event. Now, I'm seeing this because I'm a board member. Let's log out of the site. And we'll log back in as a non-board member resident. So once we go to our events calendar, we'll look under October for that same date. And as you can see, no meeting appears. The entire category will not show up unless you're a board member. You're totally in control of this as an administrator. Let's move ahead to our next enhancement, which is to our message board feature. Lots of our communities have active message boards where residents interact with each other on a variety of topics. Previously, residents were able to opt in to receive email updates from all threads and posts on the message board. Here you would click to subscribe or unsubscribe to the message board as a whole. We've now added functionality so that residents can subscribe or unsubscribe to a single thread or post, tailoring their experience on your website to meet your specific needs. Once you click on a thread now, you'll see at the bottom of a page a new tab. Click here to subscribe to this topic. Once you click, you'll get a prompt that you've been successfully subscribed. an excellent way to tailor your message board experience so you get updates on the topics that matter to you. Let's move along to our next enhancement, which is an enhancement to the Task Manager feature. As you already know, you can include notes and an attachment to tasks in the Task Manager. This month's enhancement gives you the ability to add a new attachment to each note. So if we go into this ARC request for shutter repair, we click to add a note. We'll select our file. Attach our PDF. In this case, it's a PDF. Here you can see is our note. You click to see the attachment. You are permitted an unlimited number of notes, allowing you to add several attachments to a single task. Let's move ahead to our next enhancement. Several enhancements have been made to address book reports this month, which allow you to include additional data in your reports and exports. There are new fields now available for reporting. As an administrator, you can access this area by clicking on Admin and going to Address Book Report. The first enhancement is you can now select all fields by checking this new box. Select or deselect all fields for your report, bringing in a new level of convenience. The first new field is a Hide Record Date field. In the Address Book user profiles, where you have residents that may be moving out on a specific date, this information will now appear in the reports should you select it. So for our report, we could select Hide Record Date, create our report, and as you can see, these dates now appear in your report. For TOPS clients, you'll also see the new Account Balance Info option. A great new convenient way to get all of this information. For our TOPS clients, we're now introducing Call Fast. Multi-Connect and TOPS software users will be excited to hear about our newest feature. Residents will be able to call a phone number that's unique to your community to retrieve information about their account balance. The caller is checked against the community address book to confirm their information. When a match is found, it will prompt the user to request account information where the resident will hear their account balance, as of date, last payment amount, and the date the last payment was recorded. This feature will reduce calls to your office and give residents another option to retrieve their account information. Our next enhancement is to the Email Bulletins feature. You can now prompt a user to log into the website by including the login name and password in an email bulletin. This is very helpful when you're announcing a new website or announcing participation in some particular field of the website which may require a login and password. So here in our example, we have a new email bulletin template going out, announcing the new website. Here in the code snippet section, there's a lot of helpful things that can get you through this email bulletin with ease. For instance, there's a field for first name, last name. You can add a date. Here's where the new functionality is harbored. You'll now see website login name and website password. Let's include them in this email. So we have this section of the email that talks about the site's up and running and lots of the features. Here's where we're going to use the new functionality. User ID. Your user ID is, we would go to code snippet, we would grab website login name. It pulls this information from the address book profile, the name and password that's on file. You do the same for password. Add the code snippets there, send, and you're done. Keep in mind that if you have disabled login and password inclusion for your email bulletins, then these code snippets will never appear. Since we're on the subject of email bulletins, as you know, each month we add new email bulletin templates for you to engage your residents in various activities or reminders. This month we've added 2 new bulletins. Feel free to browse our selection. I'm sure you'll find something that you'll enjoy. And as always, if you have suggestions for email bulletins, send them our way. Well, that'll do it for this month's edition of What's New in AtHomeNet. If you have suggestions for new features and enhancements, be sure to send us an email at support@athomenet.com We'd love to hear your ideas. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next month.
That concludes this month's edition of What's New. We'd like to thank all of our existing clients for your time and for your business. As always, we encourage your feedback and ideas, so if you have any suggestions for new features or new enhancements to existing features, send us an email to support@AtHomeNet.com. If you don't have website service with us and you like what you see, send us an email to sales@AtHomeNet.com or give us a call at 1-800-556-7852. Be sure to tune in next month for more new features and more new enhancements from AtHomeNet.